Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Celtics are 0-4 in their last 4 games. As a matter of fact, let me take that a step further. The Boston Celtics are 0-6 in the last 6 games that Kyrie Irving has played in. Excuse my voice, I'm a little hoarse here. I'm kind of under the weather. They're 6-0 in the last 6 games that Kyrie Irving has not played in. So let me just break that down again. 0-6 in the last 6 games Kyrie has played in, and 6-0 in the last 6 games that Kyrie Irving has not played in for the Boston Celtics. And they're in the midst of a 4-game losing streak right now, and Kyrie's been there for those 4. Lot of speculation around Boston. Lot of smart fans in Boston. One of the smartest fan bases we got in the NBA. They're concerned. Their star, Kyrie Irving, is a free agent to be in about 4 or 5 months. And they know, Danny Ainge knows, this Anthony Davis plan that's in the atmosphere, if you lose Kyrie, it no longer makes sense. Because you need some of those young assets to build around, and you're in a rebuild mode no matter what. If you lose Kyrie, you can't go trade for Anthony Davis, lose those assets, have Anthony Davis and pretty much nothing. That makes sense. That Boston fan base is concerned, and they should be. I'm gonna tell y'all a story that it's a little anecdote here, and trust me, it has meaning. Just let me get the story out completely. There was a man and a woman. They were in a relationship. Good relationship for 10 years. After 10 years, the man, and after 10 years, the woman. They both got bored. Tired of each other. Complacent. They both cheated on each other. The man needed a new fling. He needed some new spice in a relationship. The woman, similar, but her whole thing was her man didn't compliment her anymore, right? So they both stepped out, both cheated. Everything was great with the new flings. The man had his new younger boo. She ain't complain about nothing. The chick had a new man, and he gave her every compliment you could think of, writing love letters to her, all that good stuff. But. When that man looked in that dish racket, and when he looked in that sink, every time he looked, when he was at his little mistress crib, them dishes wasn't washed. When that woman was cheating on the low, kicking with a new babe, his bills were barely paid. He didn't have the money that her husband did. Taliaferro, what in the hell are you talking about? The point I'm trying to make is that the grass wasn't green on the other side. No pun intended. I know we're talking about the Boston Celtics. They both cheated for a temporary fix, but they already had the long-term solutions in each other. You can go looking for things that make you happy, temporary, all you want. There's always something better out there for you. But is it consistent? At the end of the day, does it get you from point A to point B? Right now, the Boston Celtics and Kyrie Irving are in a bad relationship, and it's probably about to end. The Boston Celtics don't want to play with Kyrie Irving. Those guys, they play better ball without him. Kyrie, he's frustrated. I don't believe the brother's a great leader. I'm looking at that locker room like they don't respect him. Jason Tatum, he had a kid at an early age. He's from Missouri. He had a kid at an early age. Jaylen Brown had some struggle in his background. Marcus Morris had a little struggle in his background. Terry Rozier, A little struggle. These guys come from something. They look at Kyrie Irving and they like, yo, phenomenal talent. But when it comes down to do we connect and click off the court, I'm sure it's no beef there. But I'm sure it's tough for Kyrie to be the leader that LeBron was once to him. Right? I'm looking at Kyrie. He's looking at this Celtics team like, yo, all you young dudes think y'all the ish. Y'all already looking forward to y'all next contract. I've been to the finals. I made the shot of shots. Y'all can't wipe my shoes. If you listen to me, we'll be more successful. Here's what's going to happen. In my opinion. The Celtics are going to get bounced in the first or second round of the playoffs, depending on the seeds. When they do, come July 1, Kyrie's going to leave Boston. Someone's going to ask the question, are the Boston Celtics better off without Kyrie? The answer is no. But there's a but to it. The but is they play better without Kyrie. That's a real thing. That team made the Eastern Conference Finals without Kyrie, without Gordon Hayward. There's something there to that. The Celtics don't understand the concept of a closer. That's what Kyrie is. Maybe you can get to the playoffs without him, right? But what gets you over the hump is a guy like Kyrie. They're taking his skills for granted. Kyrie has already been to the finals 3 times in his young career. You spoiled that young kid. LeBron did that. Now there's no turning back from that. The expectation is now championship. That's why when I hear Kyrie Irving talking in post-game pressers, he's like, can we just get to the playoffs? Can we get? It doesn't work like that. You got to play every regular season game to try to get the best seed possible so you're not on the road in a game 7. Kyrie, you're not going to fix your problems by fast forwarding 2 months in the regular season to the playoffs. This team has flaws. Y'all don't play well together. The Celtics are not better without Kyrie, but they play for each other more without Kyrie. That's a conundrum that's probably going to lead to a divorce. That couple out there, that's great. They work a business together, great, right? But when they come home, they argue every minute they're in the same room with each other. They're going to divorce, and that business, though it's good money, that business is going up in flames. It's an ugly relationship, and a divorce is on the way for them Boston Celtics. And that changes everything this summer if Kyrie leaves Boston. That changes everything. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr.Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.